Mr. George Opeku Glory, tell us about yourself. Who are you?
I'm a businessman and a Ghanaian, a taxpayer.
3 words. This is too short. We are trying to identify the stranger, as we were just arguing about in the standing orders. So tell us about the stranger called George Opeku Glory. Describe yourself a bit more. We are trying to understand. We are trying to know you, because you are not a conventional person in this premises. You said you came because of the vetting of 2 particular nominees.
We have a series of business. Whatever you do in this committee have effect on the business committee. And we have investors who are watching this program vetting live on television.
You mean business community, right?
Business community.
Okay.
So that is my reason of, paying particular interest in how Ghana move forward.
So you are interested in the vetting of the foreign affairs, nominee for foreign affairs and the nominee for communication. Are you in the business, your business, does it cover those 2 areas, or there's a particular reason?
It covers entire of all the nominated persons cut across board.
So what business do you do?
I'm a trader.
Trading in?
Just a trader. So
You trade in?
Can you tell this committee how you trade in? What is business exactly do you do? Do you, or you don't want to? If you don't want to, no problem.
Okay. You see, we are doing this because we are just trying to establish who Mr. George is. Because on those, ever since they started the appointments committee, people are coming to support nominees, you see. But yours was peculiar, because on that day, you actually came to take part in the action. You were seen here, and then you were seen here, and then you were seen behind the table. You were all over the place. And that is why we are trying to know who you are. You could have been a security threat. You could have been just a visitor. You could have been just somebody who is curious, or like you said, a comrade. We are trying to understand you and your motive for moving from where you are sitting to the back here, crisscrossing the room. That is what we are trying to understand about you. What brought you here?
I'm here to witness the nominee. That is my reason of entry this room. Aside that, I have nothing else as a security threat to the committee.
Okay. All right.
Follow up. You have answered that question twice. I asked you and you answered that you were here as a spectator. Then you have just stated that you were here as a spectator, simple. But the video shows that you were not just here as a spectator. You have seen the video, and you know from the video that you were participating in the commotion. So you left the arena of being a spectator and you moved into one of participating in the commotion as recorded by the video. That's what we have seen. So we are coming there. Is that right?
Mr. Chairman.
You participated.
Mr. Chairman,
you participated in the commotion.
I participated to bring calmness. They started fighting. I was okay to bring calmness. Even now that the proceeding is going on, when I see you are fighting among yourself, I will leave you and separate you. So put this on record.
Next one.
So we will not get to that point anyway. So we will not need your services. Thank you. So again, I'm asking this question again because of your movement. When we trace your movements in this room, it was a cause for concern. It was a cause for worry. And it's just an advice. And next time you come to the precinct of Parliament or any other place where it is the security, even though this is representative of the people, there are security measures that they put in place. And the next time you can find yourself on the foul end of the law, if you just, out of your own volition, when nobody has sent you. Because as you see, you have sat here for a few of the hearings. I've seen you. They have marshals. It is their duty to keep the security and the law and order in this place. Not you. I hope you understand. Comrade.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Honorable Zaneto.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. Mr. Opeku, when you came into the Appointments Committee room, where did you sit initially?
I was sleeping here. I was sleeping at the back there. I take a leave of a lady at the stream end there that I want to take a little nap. In process of that, I started hearing banging on the table. If you ask them, they can tell you. That is where I was sleeping.
Thank you.
I was virtually sleeping.
So, Mr. Honorable Chair, just so the record will reflect, he was pointing towards the public gallery as where he sat. So, just to clarify, you came in through the doors that are adjacent to where the leadership of the committee sits, and you walked past and sat in the public gallery. At which point did you cross over back to where the members of parliament were?
It was a point when the chiefs started shouting, "What are you people doing? What is happening there?" They virtually started moving out. Then I stood up from there where I was sitting from the gallery and came here. When they started throwing the chairs, mature people standing up, taking chairs, throwing on the table.
Thank you, Mr. George. So, as the chiefs were exiting, you decided that you should move to where the commotion was happening?
No. I stood here for a while, and there was no amount of weight that can stop them. So I went there. I moved from there, and they said, "Oh, what are you people doing?" I know a few of them. I mentioned them, and I said, "What are you doing? Just take it easy." That's what happened.
But
I'm not the one.
That is the question I'm asking, and I'm looking for a response to my question. Per your response, you're confirming that you moved from the public gallery to where the members of parliament were located. Is that correct?
Where the riot was happening.
Kindly answer the question with a yes or a no. Can you confirm, per what you've just narrated, that you moved from the public gallery, which is where you were seated, to the side where the members of parliament were located and engaged in an exchange?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much. And based on your moving to where the members of parliament were seated, what did you observe? Very simply, if you can just mention in very short sentences.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I saw a lot of the guys at the other side fighting each other and throwing table.
We don't have guys here. We have honorable members.
Honorable members. Because upon that time, I don't know who were there. Seriously, because I have no special tag to identify who is honorable, who is behaving the way they are behaving. So upon that time, I don't even see any attack. All I see is chaos or rout.
Thank you very much. So per your response, you are confirming that you could not distinguish who a member of parliament was from any other person as you moved to this side of the room, correct?
Yes, except the people I know personally.
Would you care to mention the ones you know personally?
Honorable Kojetu Ablakwa was sitting here, and then Honorable Gomashi, also the lady who was tapping her to take it easy. That is, and then Honorable Akando. That is the people, I know them by the names, but I don't have personal relationship with them.
Mr. Glory, you said you moved to this place because of the commotion which was going on. Where was the commotion taking place, there or here?
Mr. Chairman, I said that I moved there to bring calmness to the place, to bring salvage to the, or to salvage the situation.
So, the question that she asked is that, do you know the people? Because you are saying that you don't know the people, and you are giving the impression that members of parliament were engaged in a scuffle, and you wanted to calm their nerves. Were you not aware that it was members of parliament who were seated at this side? Were you not aware? And you didn't know any one of them?
From what I've seen was chaos or riot that time. I don't know honorable person or that I saw riot in the house. So my duty or my civic duty is to bring calmness. That is what I have done.
Mr. Opeku, as you moved to this side of the room, were you aware of, first of all, were you aware that there were marshals in the room?
No, please.
Perhaps I should ask one question before that. Do you know who a marshal is?
I have no idea who Masha is.
Okay, perhaps we can give a definition since your lawyer is here, and then we can proceed with the next question. So as my colleagues are getting the definition so that you understand, in summary though, the marshal is responsible for keeping order